What's up, everybody? Kevin here, and today I'm going to show you how to clean your microfiber rags. You got this was once a white rag. I'm going to show you how to take these rags and turn them into this. It's just simply 2 buckets of water and some Dawn dish soap. All you gotta do is open up your dish soap. Now one's going to be your dish soap bucket, one's just going to be your rinse bucket. I'm just going to take a bunch of dish soap, spray it all in there. Alright, that's good. Get my hand up in there, get it all nice and mixed, get it all nice and soapy. Now warm water works best to get that dirt out of the rag and into the water. But for right now, I'm going to try cold water, see how that works. I know hot water works. I've already done it once, cleaning these rags, cleaned a couple cars, and now they're dirty again. So, all you have to do is going to take this dirty white rag right here, dip it in here, get it all nice and wet. I'll lay it over my bucket just for a little extra cleaning power. I'm just going to spray some dish soap over it, rub it in a little bit, flip it over, get to the other side, rub some more dish soap on that side, clean that, rub that in, get it all nice and soapy, let it all rub in. I like to grab 2 ends and just rub them up and down. I'm taking one end and scrubbing the other end with it. Now this does take a little bit more time, and it's much more efficient than throwing them in the washer and dryer, wasting the electric and everything. Nice sunny day. Let's do something outside for once. Get it all up in there. Take it over here to your rinse bucket. And you just take your hand and you just throw that rag around a couple times. Rinse it. Gonna have to repeat this a couple times. Really scrub hard. Microfiber rags are very useful for cleaning windows, cleaning cars, houses, you name it. It does it. Now it's okay if your rinse bucket gets brown from all that dirt. It's alright. I got plenty 5-gallon bucket of water. It's probably filled up to just under this line. Got my drying rack right behind me. A few more times. It gives your microfiber rags also a nice clean smelling smell. Now, depending on how dirty your rags are and how long you let them sit while being dirty is how clean they'll eventually come out, how much force you apply to it. How soapy the water gets, how hot the water gets, because hot water does a much better job, much quicker to get all that dirt out, gets it all nice and loose up in the rag, and just lets it dip into your rinse bucket. I've watched so many YouTube videos on how to clean your microfiber rags, you know, so I clean a lot of cars, and it's practically every method uses the washer and dryer or some expensive chemical you have to order online. And I figured there has to be some home remedy to clean your microfiber rags. And tried this once with not boiling water, but pretty hot water, and that cleaned it up in about, I want to say, a half hour or not, or whatnot. But I mean, it does a pretty good job. It does a damn good job. You see how dirty that was. Dirty it used to be. I mean, that's pretty well clean. I mean, for what it was used for, this was used for really dirty interiors, and I mean, it's just a little, I mean, it's not all the way white, but yet again, I'm not using hot water, so just let that sit there, let that one dry, go on to the next rag. Now, with the dish soap, dishwashing liquid, dish soap, hand soap, whatever, I like Dawn, and if there's anything like cutter or that extra cutting effect in there, that would also work better. Right now I just have available the regular Dawn Ultra with the smell power of New Zealand spring, so it's a nice floral smell right here. Now, if there's a heavy stain on the rag, you want to really soak the dish soap in there before you get it wet. You just want to rub that in, let it do its job, and get it in that water, swirl it around. Scrub. You just want to keep scrubbing, and then you want to find a new area. You just want to scrub some more. Also applying a lot of pressure. The more pressure, hotter the water, easier the grime is going to come out. Every so often, just rinse it so you can see what you're working with. Shake it around. Oh, got some soap in the eye. That's alright. There. Get this out. Now, when you clean microfiber rags, if you do decide to put them in the washer, please don't put them in with other clothes or materials that cause lint, because it will deteriorate the microfiber rag over time, and it will lose its water soaking ability and just ruin your rags in general. I mean, if you're going to wash these rags in the washer, just throw a bunch of these by themselves, and with your regular cleaning, don't use fabric softener or dryer sheets when you put them in the dryer. That also deteriorates the microfiber rag. Now, this one was used on a lot heavier application, so it didn't come out as great, but it doesn't need to look perfect. Take you over here to this wax cloth. One side, that's the other. Just a little bit on the stain. You could pick up Dawn dish soap for probably about $5 at most, depending on what you get, what brand. Water that's coming off of this rag is pretty dirty. We'll just have it draping over our rinse bucket. Heavy stain right there. Hopefully you can see it. It is very sunny out. Just rub it. Just rub. Up and down, side to side, circle motions, just get it all different directions. So if your dirt's in a different area, you want to make sure you clean all that, get it all nice and off. And look at that, it's beautiful. Now it was just a heavy stain on this wax rag. Get some suds out of here. Don't want too much suds over here. Just check it. Practically brand new wax rag. Granted, this spot right up in here, but that wasn't taken care of when that got used, so It appears that that part is permanently stained in there, but that's okay. Perfectly fine. Now for light rags that don't really need much cleaning, you just need to dip it right in your soapy bucket, your clean bucket. Get all those suds up in the rag and toss it around in the bucket, and then pick it up, bring it over your rinse bucket, let all the contaminants drain down into your dirty bucket, because you want this bucket to stay clean best you can. Always remember to, when you get both your buckets, your clean bucket and your rinse bucket, always remember to clean the inside before using them. You don't want any of that dirt, rocks, grass, any of those contaminants getting in your rag and washing it and then having it dry and realize, oh, my rag is now dirty again. It'll just waste your time. I got a lot of water in here, so I'm just getting some of that out. I don't need all those suds. Just a nice little quick rinse off while you get that out. And voila, just like the other wax rag, you got some permanent staining in there. That's from previous waxes used, but other than that, it's brand new, practically done already. On to the next one. Now this rag is relatively clean, just some light stains up in this side. Also, when you buy your microfiber rags, when you have your rag and you feel it, if it makes your hand feel dry, that's how you know it's a good rag. I mean, it could be a pack of 3 microfiber rags for maybe $1. That's what I practically got these for. And you always feel them. If it makes your hand feel dry, that's how you know it's good quality. Anything other than that, you want to go to the next microfiber rag, see if they have that same effect, and just purchase them and be good. Always remember to clean your rags before you use them. You don't want any of that factory lint or anything. You don't want any of that factory lint or whatever is in there. Always just want to take those precautions and clean them. Still has a little bit of dirt in it. I'm just going to take this cleaner side and rub the dirty side. Up and down, swirls, back and forth. Just get all that dirt worked out. Take it to your rinse bucket. Swirl that around and get some of these suds out of here. And voila! Now it looks like it's messed up, but that's only because it's wet. It will get its white color back when it's nice and dry. I'm also trying to air dry my towels to see how that works. See if they get stiff or not, or if they still have that soft, fluffiness in them. Now, this red rag, not really too concerned, only because it is an engine rag, and that's just going to get a lot of dirt in it anyway. But always good to clean your rags as best as you can. And one final rinse. Drain that. Twist it. Get as much water out as possible. Slap it a few times. And hang it up to dry. That's clean. Take this yellow rag here. This yellow rag only needs light cleaning, so I'm just going to apply same pressure throughout all the rags, same up and down, left and right, swirling motion, just to make sure there's no dirt up in here. Just all around my rinse bucket, getting suds all over me, that's okay. Now when you rinse it like this, if you see the water come out dry, or white I mean, that's how you know the rag is nice and good. I had a little bit of browning there, so I'll scrub it a little bit more. Nice and white, clear. Get all that extra, get all that moisture out as best as you can, so it doesn't get that weird mildewy smell. It also has some light contaminants on it. I'm just going to scrub it in here with the suds. So the suds are all on the rag, all covered. Find the spots, spot clean it. Sure, if anything's stuck in there, you get it out. You don't need that contaminating your clean water. Other than that, just clean your rags and enjoy the nice weather out. Check your rag. Make sure you don't have anything stuck on there, which I do. Check the rag. Alright, we still have a little discoloration. Now as you clean more dirty rags and start finishing up, this water will turn brown and make your rag look dirty, but it's perfectly fine. It's okay. As long as your rag is mainly clean, nothing to worry about. Take your rag, check it a few times, however many times you want. And voila! Looks a little dirty, but it's that wear and tear that's naturally on there. Get some suds off of here. Now, in the beginning of this video, hopefully you saw how much soap I put in here. That might have been overkill, because as you can see I went through probably about half the bottle already. And when applying the soap, the dish soap to the rag, you only need to do it when the rag has hard, stubborn stain on it. It doesn't really want to come out. Other than that, if it's light application, you just get right on in here, get those suds worked in, and toss it around, throw it back in here, toss it around over here, rinse it out, and snap it a few times. Now, this does have some waterproofer on it, so this probably won't be used for cars anymore. Or it shouldn't be used for cars anymore. So we'll actually just let that dry. Off the last rag. Yet again, another light application. Cleaning. Oh, suds everywhere. It's okay. It's not going to hurt you. That's running cleaning, but I still see some stainage. So I'm just going to rub that in. Find the spot. Yep. Swirl it around. Swirl it around. Suds out here, a lot of suds. That's good. Perfect. This was used for the door jambs. You see a little general wear and tear in there, but it's okay. It'll all come out. Hot water. Like I said before, this is cold, so it's not doing the best of jobs, but it is doing a good job for what this Dawn dish soap is able to do. And that's clean. Snap it a few times. and hang them up to dry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, villains and non-subscribers, this is how you get your microfiber rags clean with Dawn dish soap and 2 buckets of water. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.